All right, this past summer, my son Nolan, he's 7 now, he comes to me and he says, "Dad, I want to go deer hunting this year." And I said, "Buddy, I'll be happy to take you. When do you want to go?" And he said, "I want to go when you guys all get together at the buck factory. I want to go to deer camp and I want to hunt this year." And I said, "Awesome." So we made it a point. We started out with a 22, just got him comfortable with looking through a scope and shooting. And then I got him a 243, just something that I knew that he could harvest a deer with. The deer's gonna be within 50 yards. So we got comfortable shooting some silhouette type targets, had him all pumped up. So him and I were both looking forward to deer season just because he knew it's his first season. Nolan has been with me on several different hunts, but he's never been the star of the show. So he was super nervous and super anxious, but you know, this year Todd Henry reached out. He's an agent from Northern Illinois, a really good friend of mine, a good friend of all the guys on the team. And he said, "I hear that Nolan's gonna deer hunt and I wanna be there to witness that." So he came in, drove about 7 hours to come in, share camp with us. So we wake up opening morning and there's snow on the ground. I don't remember, I've been hunting probably 30 years and I don't remember the last time opening morning of deer season had snow on the ground. It's hard to explain, but it's almost like a fantasy for deer hunters to have snow covered when you're out deer hunting. So it was like a dream come true, number one, to have that, but then to have a really good friend and my son on his first deer hunt together. It was just a combination of all the things that makes a dad feel good. So we get up and head out, and early on, there is not an animal moving. The snow's still kind of coming down, and Nolan's anxious. We're in the blind, we're goofing off. Him and Todd are making farting noises. I mean, it's literally chaos in the blind, but we're having a good time. And all of a sudden the snow kind of quits. It starts to lighten up a little bit, starts to warm up a little bit, and boom, the deer just start moving. They're out this window, they're out that window, they're right in front of us. So we're in a bank's blind and we're over top of a food plot, so I've got plenty of room to maneuver him and get him from window to window where we can do it quietly and they won't see us. So this big mature doe comes out and I said, "Is that the one you want to shoot?" And he said, "Yes, that's it." So thankfully we were able to get everything set up. This deer's not 40 yards from us. Nolan gets down on the gun, just does everything perfectly, makes a really good shot. The animal goes down and we start hugging and celebrating, and we're all high-fiving, and just, it was good to have that moment in the blind with Nolan and his first deer and Todd, and got to share it all together and witness that. Then when we get down, you know, Nolan and I are talking about it and he's reliving it, and I'm like, "Nolan, that might be the biggest doe I've ever seen in my life." So I said, "Lay down there beside it. I want to get your picture just to show how big it is." And so we've got some really cool memories with Nolan's first deer. It's on a farm that we own, that we bought just to share these exact memories for. But what was just icing on the cake, a couple weeks later, we get a gift in the mail addressed to Nolan, and it was from Todd. And we call him Uncle Todd just because he's around the kids. They bring their family down and stay with us. So Nolan opens the box, and inside is this custom gift that Todd had ordered with the original shell casing from the bullet that he shot on this plaque that says Nolan's first deer. Just goes to show that they are like family. That's what, to me, what deer season's all about.